Hi there. I hope that you're doing well. You're welcome that I'm here. I did not know that I was going to be available for this, but then I realized that I was. I kind of half decided that I was too. I will. We have, we have 2 hours to kill, so I might as well tell a little anecdote when more people come in. Hi, Snow Owl. How are you? How's your day? I'm I don't know if I asked you, like, um are there like encampment happenings around your area too? Not that there has to be. Um and I just tweeted this right before tweeting that I am on, but my Steam Deck isn't working anymore. It's not bricked. I'm pretty sure I can send it in to get it fixed, but it's a pain in the ass. I haven't had it for that long. I don't think it's even been a year. And like I find it very stupid that I leave this thing for 2 weeks and now it just doesn't want to work for me, which is like most men in my life. I've tried everything. I've tried to follow the instructions, and now I have to submit like a ticket before I they can send me information to mail it over to them to either fix it or replace it for me. It's real stupid, real dumb. So the Switch is not as powerful, but I never had to return it. I had to return like controllers to see if I could get the ghost drifting fixed, but um no. Oh, it has been at your campus. That's I'm glad that your students are doing it. Yeah. We've seen, I mean, I think that most people have known this like even before this happened. Like most of the presidents that work at university probably don't deserve to be there, right? They're probably all nepo babies. Like most of them are like old fart white men that actually don't know how to do anything. But they're like the people in Succession where they convince themselves that they deserve everything, and they worked, and they fought their whole life for this. But good for your students. Um, Again, I did not think that we would be streaming today. So I apologize. It's there's not going to be anything fun happening in terms of gameplay. And again, there might be spoilers, but again, I don't know if you're going to bother playing it. But if you do play like you don't have to set yourself up to try to like play so far as where I'm playing. I would still say that playing Trails in the Sky 1 and 2 is worth it on its own. Like you don't have to go farther than that. Like they're very self-contained. It's the first two stories. So it's mostly self-contained. Sure, like it leaves like a couple of things. Like there is like some mystery there, but um you don't have to go farther than that. And also the two Crossbell games, Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure, they're also mostly self-contained stories too. Like they're like those arcs. They're mostly like they can stand on themselves. It's just that if you want to learn more, you play them together and you connect everything. I would say that those two like pairs of games, they're still very very good on their own. They're still quite good on their own. Like and you don't need to play a lot of Trails in the Sky to understand Crossbell, I think. I think they both have their appeals to them. And I don't think, yeah, yeah. I would say that like at the very least play Trails in the Sky 1 and 2 if you have time. Um, because I think they're genuinely good games. They can be a little long winded, but I think they're very interesting and very like tight and well done. You know, Cold Steel I would argue is like the weakest of the arc. I think most people have played them because it's like 3D and it's not like an isometric like chibi. It's not like an isometric. It's like 2.5D, where it's like isometric and you can like rotate everything. Kind of, yeah. Anyways, but for the most part, yeah. It's funny. Yeah, the most people have played that game, have played that series, Cold Steel, because it's 3D. Um, but I actually think it's the weakest of the three arcs. Like, I think the big reason why I didn't. Hold on. Just trying to make sure that the game capture thing captures the game. Cool. Yep. Just gonna. I guess this is what we're doing today. Is it capturing it properly? No, it's not. Alright. I think if we do. Can we do window capture? And I don't know if I want to play it like when it comes out because I don't want to pay full price for something that I think should have just been in the game. But I am interested in playing SMT Vengeance. Are you? Like, it does look cool, as much as I hate to admit it. And the fact that it's an entire new like arc, like a new path, as opposed to just like, you know, the other ways that they've done like the re-releases for Persona. Oh, you're not playing it? Oh, I thought you would have been excited for it. But I also wouldn't be surprised if you were also the type of person that's like, you know, you're not gonna get me with that re-release. Like, you can go fuck yourself. You know, because I totally understand that mentality as well. Like, a part of me doesn't want to play it because I'm like, I'm tired of these re-releases. It's very anti-consumer. Like, I will buy it when it's like dirt cheap, when it's like $10. Hi Lisa, how are you? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying too. But the thing is that like you don't have to replay the whole thing. Like the new story is like a new path, and so it's like early on like it kind of it takes on like a totally different path. So it's not like you have to replay the whole thing in order to experience the new content. But if you're charging like $60 for I think I need to do research on like how long is this arc? Is it the same length as the first arc, or is it shorter because you added that on? Either way, I don't think I want to buy it full price. Right? I don't want to pay full price for it, especially if it's $60 or $70. Absolutely not. I think like 30. I'll wait when it goes to like $30 or $20. It'll be nice to just have it, um, like PC, But I totally respect. I 100% respect that. That's one of the few things that I don't like about Atlas is this like re-release bullshit. Like it's real stupid. Um, I am glad that it's becoming multi-platform though. Um, yeah, but I think we won't need to. I don't need to be worried about getting it upon release because is it working now? Nope. Why isn't it capturing it now? Oh, this is so annoying. Also, like, why are you telling me that, like, what I'm playing is not a game? Like, I think that's real weird. It literally was working yesterday. Can you believe it? It's not even fucking Mercury and Gatorade. It's and she's still not giving what needs to be giving. Okay. Nope. Okay. Apparently when I take it off the automatic formatting or like automatic capture method, that's how it works. That's real dumb. But yeah, I don't think we'll have to worry about Vengeance anyways. Like we'll play I'll stream it when it's like cheaper. Or honestly, like we'll play some of like the other Atlas games that we haven't played yet, but I think in the meantime we'll probably I think after we finish Persona 3, um I think most likely what we're going to do is we're going to play the post Endwalker content for 14, and then we can get ready for Dawn Trail to come out. I'm very excited to possibly stream that. There'll be a lot of streams happening probably because I won't be able to put it down. But like I said, probably a good idea to maybe wait like a couple days after release because um, I am not interested in waiting for 4 hours to get into a game to potentially be kicked out of it because the server can't take it. But also maybe people are dropping out of it because of Endwalker. I doubt that though. Endwalker was really good, so people will probably want more. So oh crap, am I gonna have? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to play this, huh? No, I remember how to play. I don't know if there is any edits I can make anyways. How much do I care about these? No, I don't want that. Oh no.
Let's begin.
I would like lower level creatures. But hopefully. Nope. That's worse. Great. Love that for me. Oh, this is scary. Oh, they made High Ranger. I believe they nerfed this one because it's so good. Just gonna seal you. How do I pass? There we go. Rude. Okay. Who do I summon? Okay. No! Okay. Oh, she's smiling. Hate that for me. Boo! Just need to keep wearing her down. Ugh! This is just rude. Uh... Alright. Just don't kill me and let me kill you. No! That's bad! Oh, God. Seal you. Shit. Okay. Heal. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I've got her. Ooh, this is real ugly, baby. Almost got her. Uh-oh. This is not an easy battle for a first fight. That's not enough to kill me, baby. Alright, now I've got you. Gotcha!
Great game.
Oh, that was a lot. Hi, Pluto. How are you? Sorry it took me a second to say hi. I was engrossed in this fight.
Did you need something? Just a minute.
Are you gonna go easier on me?
Let the game begin.
Why do we have so many high-level monsters? This is not a well-balanced deck. Oh, great. It's okay, thank you. Oh boy. Um... Rude. Yeah, I need to kill that thing real fast. Oh, great. Yeah. Oh. Hmm. Oh, that was the wrong play. It's fine. Yeah, I got you. That was a dumb move. Now I can just kill you. Whoops. That's okay, I'll just kill you here.
Well played.
There we go. Alright. My foot's asleep again, because I sat on it. It's going really well. Alright.
I bet we could fish here. Speak your mind.
I hope all is well.
What is it?
God, Ellie was so much easier than Claire. She was like, go easy on me. Hi, Kusa Kitten, how are you?
Slide of reminiscence activated.
Damn it. I already did this one.
I won't lose against you.
Hunt. Target locked.
It's me. Target activate. It's me. Target activate. There's knowledge here. It's me. Whee!
Appreciate it. Hunt. Hunt.
There's knowledge here. How shall we play?
Hunt.
There's knowledge here. It's me. Target activate.
Appreciate it. Hunt.
I've had it up to here.
Uh-oh.
Hunt.
Oopsie daisy.
Hunt. Ready? Target.
There's knowledge here.
Target. You're down.
How shall we play? Target activate. It's me. Target activate. There's knowledge here.
Can still go. Appreciate it. Target activate.
It's me.
Hunt. Target locked.
It's me.
Appreciate it.
My strength is up. Zero. I'm sorry.
Can still go.
My new BFF.
Can still go.
You get to do it 2 times?
How shall we play?
On. On.
It's me! How shall we play? Nurse Nala here.
Can still go. Buffy.
Arcus activate!
On.
How shall we play? Are you ready?
On.
You're good, but
That'll do it.
Let's... I have a question for you guys. Do you, when you go traveling or when you like go to a cool place, like do you have like a list of people that you're like, okay, I need to make sure that I get gifts for them? Because like, I think I always struggle with that when I like do cool stuff or like I go to some place where I'm like, because at first I'm like, oh, you know, it's okay, like I don't think I need to get anything for people, and then I keep mulling it over and I'm like, okay, maybe this is a good opportunity for me to like, you know, to deepen my bond with someone or to like, you know, to get in someone's good graces that like I want to get in their good graces for like business or networking and stuff. Uh, and then it's too late and you know like you're like, well, I should have planned this ahead a little bit more. It's always I always have such a hard time like committing because I'm like, well, I don't want to buy them stuff because like I don't have a lot of room and I want to keep it for me. But then I'm like, okay, maybe I should. Like I can spend like a little bit on them. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm hoping to go to my library a little bit more too. For Dragon Ball Z and you have to actually educate myself on Dragon Ball Z and One Piece.
Sealing stones unsealable.
Nice. I'll hold on to it. Who knew we'd get so lucky?
Could have sworn that I saved before doing this, but that's okay.
Connecting to Reverie Garden database.
Because I think I'm always, like, concerned about, like, getting into that, like, warp hole of getting gifts for people, because then you're like, oh, well, if I'm gonna get gifts for this person, I need to get a gift for this person, right? And then, oh, if I get a gift for this, like, it just becomes a slippery slope, so it always just feels like so all or nothing for me. I hate that. Because I like getting gifts for people, but I'm also just like, well, I feel bad if I only get a gift for, well, like, one person, and then I need to get more. But, like, I don't know if I want to spend that much on so many more people. But I kind of feel like I have to. Because what if these people know each other? And what if they find out that I, you know, what if they find out that I got something for them and I didn't get something for them? Oh, you could boil an egg on my laptop right now. I really should look into see if I can get a good deal on, like, on, like, a newer but still, like, a aged laptop. A newer but used laptop. Ugh. If only Sunday school was actually this easy. Oh, I have a media request? Oh, Snapchat. Yeah. Good God. This sounds like a trap. And also, with the current discussion about AI, I don't know if I like the idea of like a little robot taking someone's job, but also like it's not it is yeah, no, I don't like that it's taking someone's job. The library closed? So did they say that they had like a tea thing, but then they didn't end up having it?
Why didn't...
Huh?
Why didn't you say something sooner? How could you not tell me you're going back to Arabonia?
Ugh. Why could I tell?
Fire! Step away from Randy!
Come on, Randy. Did I just hear you
Didn't Murray tell you not to...
Well, I'll be. Good timing.
We'll explain later. Let's focus. I'll back you guys up with my order.
Sounds good. All right. Right. Here I go.
Ready to go. Beginning analysis. Analysis complete. All right. Arcus activate.
Great.
It's my go. Arcus activate. There.
Thanks.
Leave it to me.
How close am I to breaking him?
It's my turn.
Okay.
Stay strong, everyone. Thank you.
Right. Right now.
Okay. Targets activate. Yeah.
Here I go. Get ass here. Yeah. They're off guard. About time I got this.
Alright, pretty good. No!
Okay. Commencing drive. Yeah. All right. Stay strong, everyone. Thank you. We're ready to go. Targets activate. Don't give in.
Thanks.
There. It's my go. Targets activate.
Let's go. Let's go.
Trying to get him away from our casters.
Here I go.
Uh-oh.
Thanks.
All right. Don't give in.
Thanks.
It's my go. Commencing drive.
Yeah. Right there. Go for it. You're done for. Eat this. It's my turn. Breaker.
There. It's my turn. They're all guard.
Oh no! Oh, there's no story. It's dumb. The main story is that this is basically like a similar version to Disneyland or Disney Sea. It's like a theme park. It's a cute mascot. They built a robot so that way they don't have to hire a real person. Oddly relevant to the AI discussion right now. And also the fact that Disneyland actors they did unionize. So that's nice. No.
Lloyd? We sure do. I've always hoped.
Yeah.
We're not so subtle. But fine.
You up for a game of cards?
I'll make you cry, Uncle. Sounds to me like we need to come up. Ooh, so I want in. I already know I'm gonna be correct.
I'm in for Ben Mira.
Yeah.
Yay! All done. What was that? I could see much more clear. Oh well. As long I hope tomorrow. I couldn't be happier that I hope this letter isn't.
Activating recuperation program.
I really hope I enjoy this because this is a magical girl spoof. Let's see. How is she though?
But until the day I'll continue to fill the cosmos with hope. Fall in love. Magical Girl Lisa, LS. feelings will embrace the world in a tender light. I am Magical Muse, the magical girl of... Now let the battle...
Okay.
Bring forth! I'm Magical Yuna. This is the power of magical girls. You now have
Ow.
wings. Now all that's left is to push to victory. Elisa may not be able to protect this world, but I will protect it for her. Here to play.
Uh-oh. It's frozen. That's okay. The music is still running, but... yeah, I don't know about her. Yeah, I think it's... I think I might have to play this game later. Alright, I guess we'll have to turn the game off. Maybe we'll just play Hades for this last hour. Not responding. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Oh wait, no. I'll do story. Maybe I'll. Should I do storytelling? All right, so it's complicated. Um. So I was planning on going up tomorrow, just temporarily, and then coming back down because I'm dropping my parents off at LAX. Um, but I had like a speed dating event that I'm skipping probably, and then a friend that wants to hang out, hang out. Um, like that type of hanging out. They're in Vancouver. They're very into me, and like I appreciate that about them. Some people in the world have a head on their shoulders, and but the problem is that like they're still like kind of busy, and they're actually leaving kind of earlier than they told me that they would, because they got booked for like to guest on a Netflix thing. Um, so I was like, okay, well, I don't have to see them then, because I can just see them like after I go back up with my sister, because my sister's gonna be staying with me, right? Because uh, family is in Spain. I don't trust my sister to look after herself. Um, and also, she just needs like we both could use the company, I think, and I could use the extra help with looking after the kitties. Are the kitties here? No, they're not. But it turns out that we don't have that luxury because he has to leave early. Like, he's literally going back up to Vancouver the same day that I am going back up to LA. Uh, but he was visiting LA for like the past couple of days. I would have went up earlier to visit him maybe if he told me that, but he didn't. Um, and for me, like I have done this enough where like I'm pretty sure that like I would uh I've done this enough where I'm like, why would I drive up an hour just to see a boy? You know what I mean? Like, that is something that I've done before, and like I always think that it's not worth it at the end, right? Like, I do a lot of things for validation and like affection from of any sort from, and I'm trying to not do that as much. So I could have gone up today, or I could have gone up tonight and then come back down like right before I have to, like, a couple of hours before I have to drive my parents up to LAX. But that feels like so much work just for something, right? Just for D. So I'm like, yeah, I want to see you, but I'm also like I don't know if it's worth my time and energy to drive up just to do that, you know? So like 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 I don't want to overextend myself just for you. You know? Like, I'm gonna have to drive up from Irvine to LA to see you, and then drive back down, and then drive back up to LA again to drop my parents off because they need to go to LAX. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, you know? So it's tough because like I was excited to see him, but But like I don't want to drive all the way up just for you. Just for like less than a day. So, that's the story. That's why I said that I Listen, if he's willing to put a ring on it, I might because he's getting more gigs than I am, but also he's a white guy. So, you know, I don't know how much he can help me. Like he's quite castable, you know? Um and also like I just hear that like Vancouver is like so catty when it comes to like acting cuz the pools are so small and people are so bitter about it. Like at the very least in LA like you're far enough from each other that you don't have to hear about that shit. Maybe though. Maybe. But I also hear that like it's not going like since the economy is bad and it does seem like also the industry is contracting, like I probably would regret moving to Vancouver if I was to go there for uh had acting for acting stuff because probably there's not going to be many more stuff cuz I think a lot of studios are going to stop like or they're going to ease back on contracting studios in Canada. So, but hey, he's getting more stuff than I am, so but also he's a white man. That's also another thing. Like why am I driving up all the way for you just for a white man? You know what I mean? He's a very sweet white man, but yeah. He did say that he's hoping on moving back by the end of the year. I haven't had a discussion with him about like if you were to move back, like do you want to pursue something more serious? Because that's kind of what it's giving me the way that you're speaking to me and like I don't know like you know like I would be willing to explore that with you for sure because I mean meeting someone who's actually serious about dating is a dime a dozen. I was also planning on going back up because I had like a speed dating thing planned, but like I don't know if it's worth it just because I don't want to like waste the $20. Like I know that I'd rather just like eat the ticket because I also don't want to drive up just for that. Because again, like if I drive up and down, I'm going to be so exhausted, and that actually might be a danger to me too, right? Like I'm driving my parents up at like 5:30 a.m. So it's already quite dangerous of me to like drive back or to drive there when I am that sleep deprived, you know? So I do need to be careful. It's not just a matter of like ease and not wanting to waste time on boys uh when they might not be willing to do the same for me, you know? It's also a matter of like not dying on the road because I ain't going out like that. Wait, but what's wishy washy for you? What part is wishy washy to you? Because he's not the one that said like he. Mm, well, yeah, you just tell me. Because like he never promised me anything, and I never promised anything to him. You know. But yeah, it is wishy washy the fact that he was like, first he was like, I want to move back down to LA like before end of the year, but also he was like, I'm not sure if I'm moving to LA or New York, and I'm like, well then why'd you tell me that? Um, Trust me, I know wishy washy. The guy that the person that I still have a crush on, that's wishy washy, and it's like wishy washy without realizing that you're wishy washy because like literally like what like if I didn't like feel like we had such like strong match connection, I probably would have just like blocked him on stuff. The same guy that I'm talking to you about, not the guy that is in Vancouver, but the guy that like lives near me and, you know, keeps saying that he's not ready for a relationship or whatever. Um, let's see, 10 days ago, he texted me being like, do you have any interest on going on a hike soon? Weather's been really nice lately. And I was like, oh, that's nice. I didn't prompt him to say anything. Usually it's me that has to prompt him. And I said, sure. Trying to not give him too much, right? But confirming that I got his message. Um, it's been 10 days and he hasn't updated me on when he wants to do it. And I don't, and I'm going to expect that it's going to take like a month or two for him to actually get back to me about that. You know, lack of commitment in the moving. I mean, he's not moving for me. It's tough because it's like it's but you know like again, he's it's tough to say cuz like he never explicitly expressed like, "Hey, I want to date you," you know? And he never expressed that he was moving for me, which is the thing. And like I don't have any expectations of him. Like until he actually verbally says that to me, like I don't have that expectation. It would be nice to have like a fuck buddy, but um right. Okay, yes. Yes. Exactly. I wonder if communication of one is what is really not one of his strong suits. It probably isn't because he should have told me in advance that he was gonna have to shorten his stay in LA because then I could have adjusted for it, right? But he didn't. He told me that he was gonna move to LA, that he wants to move back to LA, but then he actually isn't sure if he's gonna move to LA or New York. Also red flag. Another not a red flag, just like a huge pet peeve of mine that I don't think I can get over. Maybe it's a red flag. Um, maybe I'm being too. I'm always way too nice to guys that um have touched me before. um, and also like communicating like through text and like Instagram messaging. That's never been his strong suit either. Like the I'm actually surprised at this time, like how communicative he is now. Not that that's saying a lot, but the past few times that he's been in the area, he doesn't let me know in advance. Um, I'll ask him like pretty immediately, like cool, awesome, like let me know when you can meet, all of that, and then he doesn't get back to me. Period. You know. So guys, dating performance types and actors like sucks ass. It really does. Like they can bear like we like these people can barely make their own projects happen. You think that they can like things that like might actually move their career forward. You know, I'm not immune to that, but I have a little bit more of like okay, let's make it happen attitude as opposed to other artists that I've seen that like, you know, men who literally tell me that they don't schedule anything, like it's not in their spirit to organize, which is weird. To be organized, you know? Um that's fucking weird. And yeah. Um uh yeah. So, I after talking about this with y'all though, I do think I made the right decision to be like, "Hey, like I don't think I'm going to come up for Tuesday. I'm really sorry. I know that I said that I would, but I think I'm going to I don't think it's worth I don't think I want to strain myself by driving up, maybe seeing you and then coming back down, Like I'd rather just conserve my energy. Listen, I'm a whore, so it's very easy for me to fall in love with anybody, as long as like they're like average looking. Uh, um, and it's funny that you mentioned that because like I am starting to get into booktube and book talk, not book talk, booktube, because like I have been like listening to more novels and I actually do want to get into like listening to fantasy novels. I have like a list of like some of the good ones from this white or Hoppa girl that that I that I enjoy from Murphy Napier. She also does manga too, so we like that. Um, Most of the books that I want to listen to are back ordered on Libby, and I don't want to pay. I do not want to pay for books right now, unless like I really love the book and I want to support the artist. Um, so um, so I'm kind of like killing time right now by like listening to other books. I was actually going to talk about one of the short books I'm listening to. This was recommended to me by Cindy. By With Cindy. This is How You Lose the Time War. I really like this book. Um, if you haven't read it, like it's only like 4 hours, so you can probably like if you're not like an ADHD person like me, you can probably finish this book in like probably less than half a day, maybe. If it's four, if it takes only 4 hours to listen through, like at one point at regular speed, you can probably like if you read quickly, you can probably read it in like what, like less than 4 hours, probably like 2 hours maybe. I love how high concept it is. I love how conceptual it is. It's like these two like superhumans from the distant future. They're on opposite sides of like a time war where like they travel through time. They kind of like use causality to make different things happen so that way their side is more powerful or something. And they're constantly like these two sides. They're constantly readjusting like different like timelines and stuff to benefit their side. It's all very vague, but I love how vast the imaginations of the authors are. I think it's written by two people, which is cute. And they'll like leave like secret little messages behind through different like means, like in tea leaves. Like they'll stuff like a message in like an animal that that they predict that the other person's gonna kill. um, and like it increasingly gets more romantic, and I'm like, damn, this is like really good. I really like this story. I've heard that like some people are like, I don't understand what's happening. I understand perfectly what's happening, and like the parts that you don't understand, you're not meant to understand. Like I think it's very sweet, and I think it's a really cool book. Elias reads. Oh, Elias. Yeah, 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 yeah. Eli, I would totally date him. I would 100% date him. I like his style. I think we have the same interests. I think. Yeah, it's funny. I think the first time I saw Elias was when Cindy was vlogging one of her trips to Japan. I actually watched that trip right before I went to Japan. He needs to have a better mic system though. Having a mic on a chopstick is cute, but his levels aren't great. But yeah, I should maybe compare his like top books. I think what's tough is that his books are so different. Like his favorite books seem to be so different from other people's. And he has such a wide range of books, and I think I'm trying to lean more into like fantasy stuff. Hold on though. Let me. So I'm like I don't want to have like too big of a collection of favorite books because then like I'm gonna be inundated with books to read. Seen each other on Grinder and Jack. Maybe we have. I don't. Is he in LA? What book got so popular? Oh, this is how you lose the time war. 4 hours is a week for you? Oh, nice. I totally he gave off like a New York vibe. I mean, has I think he recently moved though, didn't he? Because I don't think I've had Grinder for a while. I might bring it back. I don't know though. Like for me, I'm just like I don't know if I want Grinder anymore because like Grinder, I think is just a distraction for me. You know, like if I'm going to be on apps like that, I might as well be on apps that uh to like look for a partner as opposed to like look for a hookup. You know, like Grinder's been like I haven't gotten anything out of Grinder for a while. You know, so and I did watch some of his videos. I also just don't like his videos as much as I do like Cindy's. I think they're a little bit too like unstructured and unedited, maybe. Also, like just like the levels on his mic, I think they really bother me. I think it really triggers my OCD because there's a lot of peaking and it's really unpleasant to my ears, my senses. You know. I mean, I go around LA a lot though. You know, like I have gone around a lot for my bubble gigs, so why didn't you just block your best friends, Acoustic Kitten? I'll save his favorite books, but yeah, I'm trying to go for I think I prefer like fiction. I'm like a I'm starting off with like basic stuff that I know that I like. Like I remember that I got more into like reading again because I read the Dragon Age books. Um I liked all of them actually. Like I really enjoyed all of them. Granted, it's probably because like I know the world pretty well. Um Traveling with what both? Oh, with Grinder and Jacked. Yeah, if I had more time, I probably would have like been more serious about using it in Japan too. But you know, when would I have met with them? Like we were pretty busy the whole time. If we weren't doing stuff, if me and my sister weren't doing stuff, then I was resting and trying to stay alive. um, but yeah, highly recommend it. It's a short book. I'm already halfway through it, which is like yeah. Audiobooks are definitely how I like to read because I don't I don't think I can like sit with my ADHD. I don't think I can sit down and like commit to reading a book unless I really like it. Um, wait, wait, you traveled with both of them, or you mean you watch their stuff? You've traveled with them? Do they organize trips? I think they do, right? But yeah, yeah, Cindy's the one that recommended me. I've been reading some of the books that Cindy has recommended. Uh, I think I tweeted this right. Like I just finished On the Plane Where Ivy Dares to Grow. This was recommended because I think the author is or was one of Cindy's mentors to help her with her novel. Um, I didn't like it very much. I mean, like I liked it enough. It was it was way too slow for me. And what's funny is that like A Study in Drowning, which I also wow, I'm it's funny like how much I've gotten through. I never thought this would be me, which I love. Um, People complained apparently on Goodreads that A Study in Drowning was slow. I actually was okay with Study in Drowning. At least shit happened in A Study in Drowning. Where Ivy Dares to Grow was fucking slow. Like barely anything happened, and like so much of the prose was about like how she's not used to being respected as a fucking human being the whole time, and I'm just like, girl, we get it. You're mentally ill and you have low self-esteem. We fucking get it. You know? Like we get it. Your husband hates you. No one likes you. You don't like yourself. We get it. Oh, cool. No, I haven't read Iron Widow. Let me look that up. I have a lot of stuff already like on hold on Libby though. Iron Widow. I love the name though. Oh, mecha reimagining. That's cool. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I like this premise a lot. Let me see if I can put it on hold. Iron Widow. Also, it's such like a cunty name. 12 hours, so it's about 400 pages probably. Yeah, I have to be on a waitlist for it. That's fine. So many waitlists. I've also like yeah, so I like fantasy, but I also like I enjoy just like basic bitch like chick lit. So I like Emily Henry's writing a lot, as as basic as that is, as long as she's not like a Zionist or whatever. But I really like her romances. Like I really love like how cheesy, but also like kind of like very character like well placed her characters are. Like I really enjoyed um the first book that I read from her, which was both of them were recommended by Cindy. First one was The People That We Meet on Vacation, which was good. I liked it. I didn't realize how much more I would like her book book lovers. Is that the one? I really like book lovers a lot more than I liked People We Meet on Vacation. And I have her other books on that I know that are good on a wait list. Book lovers. Yeah, book lovers. I really liked book lovers. Iron Widow. Okay, cool. This is giving me more motivation. Hopefully, it's something that I can read like while I'm waiting for Libby to hand me those audiobooks of the longer series. But yeah, I don't know if you guys like Emily Henry. I guess I'm an Emily Henry simp now because all of her books are I like how basic but also like sweet and rom-commy her her like romance books are. Have you read any of Emily Henry's books? I don't know if you guys are like chick lit type people, but apparently I'm a chick lit person, which I think makes a lot of sense for me because being that I have like a domicile Venus in astrology, like I have a Venus that's at home in Libra, which is one of her signs. That probably means that I like basic ass shit. Like I'm a basic bitch when it comes to like love and romance and stuff. Oh, a classics phase, as in like what classics are we talking? Are we talking like Ray Bradbury classics, or which I also do have that on my. I don't know when I'm gonna read it, but I do want to read because apparently it's very good. I want to read something Wicked This Way Comes. Apparently it's very good. I remember reading Fahrenheit 451, and I liked it as much as I could have as a child who hated reading. I think I got most of it from the movie. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, BL books. Yeah. Um, yeah, there is like a queer romance book that I also heard is very good. The Darkness Outside of The Darkness Outside Us apparently is very good. And there's also one like queer survival book. Oh, maybe it's only on my Goodreads right now. But yeah, there's like a couple of series. same thing with the Trails games, right? Where I'm like, I take me on the saga, like give it all to me, you know. Um, like let's take on the challenge of doing the whole like of doing like a series. Um, Lies of Locke Lamora apparently is good. Um, like series from Brandon Sanderson, um, Joe Abercrombie's books, um, yeah, like A Little Hatred, that series. Oh, this is another book that Cindy recommended, A House of Hollow. Uh, Pretty basic, but I did like it. Like it wasn't hard for me to get through it all, and I actually really liked it. It's like super femme like super femmy like horror. It's like kind of horror. It's not there's like a little bit of horror in it. It's like I wouldn't call it like I was scared to like turn the page or whatever. It's just at the ending like I didn't I needed to turn it off because I was eating meat. um Oh, Emily Bront classics. Okay. Yeah, just send me your best ones. Like I already have a very long list of holds, and like it's all I know that I'm already gonna forget about all like most of the holds that I have. So just the top ones, please. Tops. Only tops here. The Six of Crows series, because Cindy really likes that one. So you've met like Cindy and Elias like multiple times. Snow Owl. Maybe I should organize a trip. I didn't know that influencers like did this, but like I think I would be really fucking good at organizing a trip. Um, the Inheritance games. I hear that the sequel sucks though. I think Cindy said that the sequel to the Inheritance game sucks. Um, but yeah, I think whenever I read something heavy, like what I go to is like chick lit, because like I don't have to think too hard about like world building and stuff. Like I don't have to like pay close attention to like what type of architecture like this new world has, what type of magical mechanics does this thing have, what type of like political system does this place have, you know, that type of bullshit. Like that's always tough for me if if it's like fiction or science fiction where like I have to really pay attention to like how like mechanics of the world are explained. Yeah, and how are they as people? Are they, if you keep going, I'm guessing that they're very nice people. Do they recognize you in the comments? But yeah, there's a couple of series that I was recommended. But yeah, The Darkness Outside of Us. If you've read it, let me know. I'm excited to get into that. I've heard like I've seen really good reviews for it on Goodreads. Um, I also like I don't know if I want to read as much anymore. Like I was interested in like the whole crying thing, so I did want to um try to read Lovely War, which Cindy also recommends. But um now I'm not really feeling like the whole like historical like fiction anymore. That's cool. What trips where did you go on those trips? Were you in their vlogs? Or do they are they usually like we're not gonna vlog you? Like we just won't bother like asking people, so we just won't like put people in our videos. That's weird. Because one of the other creators that I do like watch sometimes because I think they're funny and I learn a lot from like just being like about comedy and stuff from them is Jessie Woo. Um, and she's also organizing a trip. I don't think I'll go to that because I probably will be a like a sore stick out like a sore thumb. But I did. Yeah, she's also organizing a trip. Do they make money from these trips? Oh, nice. I wouldn't mind doing Japan and South Korea. Like, and how often do you guys hang out, and how often are they like, you guys can go do your own thing. Like, we'd prefer to like just hang out alone. Like, how structured is it? Is it structured in like is it like a tour where like we're kind of helping you guys plan stuff, or is it like, hey, we're gonna be here for a little bit, here's some recommendations, go off and do whatever you want and then come back? Like, how much is organized by them, how much isn't? Yeah. But yeah, maybe once like we do like an official playthrough of Dragon Age. When is Dragon? I'm really starting to lose faith on whether or not Dragon Age 4 is actually going to be competent as a game. I'm very scared about it. Um, but when we do play 1, 2, and 3, highly recommend getting into the books. Activities, and we have free time, and it depends on the trip. So, do you pay them a lump sum, or like how does the payment work? Oh, Trova trip. And do Elias and Cindy make money as hosts? I kind of like that idea. Like, as long as there's not like too much of it, as long as like no one weird goes, right? Like, because I think there's always that risk of like you're hosting and then like someone like who's like a little bit overly obsessed with you goes and like wants to like talk to you the whole time. Um, I would rather do that than a tour, but I also don't want to plan everything myself, you know? Or like, it's like a new place and like I don't care enough to like research it. Like if it's Japan, sure, I'll research everything, no problem. Um, but if it's like a first time at a place that I've always wanted to go to, like South Korea or Prague or something like that, like I would love to go like on like a group trip where it's like it's kind of structured. It's not like as rigid as a tour, and it's like not catered towards old people, Though I am closely approaching that. Um, Interesting. I would have thought they would have made like a little bit. Oh, I would do a good job at doing this. This is actually real cute. I mean, I guess that Trover Trip definitely makes money from like helping you book stuff. Maybe does Trover? I'm good. I'm hoping that Trover Trip does help you book stuff, right? Maybe trip operators. Cute. I would do a really good job at organizing one of these. I'd probably just take you guys to Disneyland, but you know, there are worse places. I'd probably just take us shopping. I'd probably just take us to like the Sailor Moon store and the Pokemon Center. Oh, a tour type. Okay, that's cool. That's cute. I need to look it up then because I'm wondering like if Trover Trips is very like I'm guessing that they're pretty limited in what they can do maybe, but can you request them to be like I need you to help us organize this too? Or is it like this is like these are like our different packages, you can't really stray from them that much? You know, like this is like our set of itineraries. Pick one and that's all you get. Maybe it's somewhere in between. Oh, they do make money. On average, hosts receive over 20% of the trip revenue. 20%. That's pretty good. They make 20%. 6,000 minimum. I'm sure it's not every trip. I'm sure maybe there has to be like you have to be able to get this many people maybe in order for you to get paid that much, but that's a good cut of money for like a little trip. How does Trover Trip make money? Very interesting. I don't know if I'm famous enough for people to want to travel with me, and I'm also like a little scared about who's gonna want to travel with me. Um, but that sounds fun. Set countries for the amount of times you use them. By that, do you mean like the more you travel with them, the more like itineraries and schedules you can unlock with from them? Minimum of 8 to 10 people. 8 to 10 people for 6K is not bad. How much have you had to pay for these trips? But yeah, this sounds like a nice in between of like having structured, having help planning everything, but not doing like an old person tour where like you're bust everywhere and like you might be forced to eat what they give you, you know? Because that is a decision that I do not want taken away from me. Don't tell me what to eat. Don't do that. Absolutely not. I am way too neurodivergent for that. I want to eat what I want to eat, especially when I'm on vacation. Interesting. That's a very interesting system of like an unlocks like a loyalty program where you unlock different trips. That is fascinating. Trovo will cover hotel breakfast dinners. Yeah, I'm imagining that they give you like a pretty good rate, probably. That these places give you a good rate since it's a group thing, so that's cool. I'm gonna guess that they probably don't do like super popular stuff because they don't want to. I don't know if they want to bother or if they can't even like book stuff for you. Like, I'm gonna guess that they probably can't. You probably can't request for them to do stuff or like add things. Maybe I don't know. For me, it shopping and local cuisine would be everything. A cooking trip would be fun though. Learning how to cook stuff that sounds cute. Let me check if Jessie Wu also. I think she. Hold on. Is she booking through someone? She's going to Colombia. But she has her own website, so it's not Trova. Hello, thank you. Mm, hmm. Someone has to be helping with this. Where fun happens. I'm guessing that maybe Where Fun Happens is a competitor of Trova, maybe? Because apparently they're the ones helping out with the itinerary. Did you know? I think I've asked this before. Remind me if I did. Was anybody like assigned like a word to like teach the rest of the class? Like at the time in middle school, we all had like this like thing where like we taught each other. We kind of were assigned to like do like a little skit or like a performance around like a word that's like more advanced than like a normal word that you would know in middle school. And my word I remember was itinerary. So I have a very odd special connection with that word because that's the word that I had to teach my class. I remember that someone did like a rock song for Rupture, which I still think about to this day. It's like it's rupturing, watch it explode. um, like they had wigs and everything. It was actually kind of iconic. Um, I forgot what. I don't think I remember any of the other words that they that. Oh, Mission Star. That's nice. Good rates, I hope. And like three. And how long were these trips? Because 3,000 for like 3,000 for like if it's like over a week, that's like pretty good. But also, if that's not counting flights, that's a little tough. If it includes flights, that's amazing. If it doesn't include flights, and if it's like an extra $2,000 for the flight, that's not great. 7 days for a week for $3,000 plus flights. I guess that's not horrible. It's like 500 a day. That's not horrible for like the extra planning, being with like-minded people, and having stuff taken care. Like yeah, like having stuff taken care of you, taken cared of for you. Hmm. I'm still terrified of my parents uh, flying flying for Air Canada. I really hope that nothing happens to their stuff. Oh, maybe where fun happens isn't planning. Maybe it's just to help like build apps or websites. Maybe. No, no. They also promote trips and set up trips. That's confusing. Yeah, no flights included. So how much did you have to pay for your flight to Japan? Per, let's say, because my flight to Japan was not cheap. It was actually kind of criminal. But maybe it's because we booked very late. We need to book a lot more in advance. We decided to do this. My parents were nice enough to agree to help us out like 4 or 3 months in advance. It was not a lot of time. It was not a lot of time. And even though my parents don't want us to do it, like I honestly might just see about planning for next year because we deserve redemption for Ghibli Museum. And also, again, like I said before, I've accepted that I'm just a Japan traveler. Like I honestly don't, unless it's like visiting my family in Taiwan, who I love to pieces. I don't give a shit about going to anywhere else. I really don't. I really don't. Like traveling is already very hard for me with my like ADHD and OCD. Like it's very hard, and also with my line of work. You know, like I'm giving up like 2 weeks of like potentially going on auditions and booking stuff. The off chance of it, like I don't care. Like unless it's something that I know I'm gonna love, like Japan, I don't care. Oh yeah, we also flew economy. We also tried. I also try to fly economy. I'm old. I'm not old enough to like need to book business business class. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be that bitch. Because at the very least, you know, international flights are a lot more comfortable than fucking Spirit Air. Oh, I need to look up when I need to apply. Because apparently I have like a Snapchat casting call. I need to look up when she's due. Please don't be due like tonight. It probably is. Thursday. I can swing that. That's fine. All right, thanks Noel. Yeah, I'm going to probably send y'all over to someone now. So, hey Neurovapor, sorry if I got back to you late. That's a really cool name. I need to get back into the swing of like, you know, rating and shit. Just uno memento, I have to fucking log in. It's annoying. Also, did you see that the FTC I think it actually outlawed non-compete clauses apparently? I don't know if it's going to take an effect like right now, but that's cool that there's no more non-compete clauses apparently. Hold on, let me look this up. 15, yeah, cuz you have to pay extra for flying like into like a probably always having to transfer, right? Doing a layover at like one of the coasts. Round trip 1500 or just two? What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna look up. Whatever. Are people not streaming Overwatch anymore? Because apparently, like, numbers are doing well. But I just don't see people, like, talking a lot about it anymore. But I could just be in a bubble. But like it's doing, people are playing it, but like I don't know if like anybody's like fucking talking about it. If it's like culturally relevant. Round trip, yeah, okay. Round trip, that's not horrible. Round trip is not horrible. It's not great. Yeah, that sucks. Who's on right now? Let me send you to... I'll send you to Super Bunny Hop. I really... They don't post a lot, but like I really like their content. Yes, I was. Thank you. Let me look that up before I banish you. Non-compete clause ban. It's gonna take effect in September, on September 4th. That's 6 days before my birthday. So companies, get those non-compete clauses in while you can. Losers. All right. Thanks so much. I will see you. Oh, cool. Yeah, California doesn't really do those. I think I still had to sign some of those things, but they're not really that enforceable, you know? Thanks so much. I'll still do a bonus stream at some point because I would like to get the ball rolling with finishing Persona 3. Then we'll do Final Fantasy XIV, the post expansion content in preparation for Dawn Trail. Yeah. All right, thanks. Thanks so much to people on TikTok as well.